Oh friends, I want to speak to you about fear that organizes itself into agreement. There is a kind of peace that is built on submission, a calm maintained not by justice, but by exhaustion. The beasts lived under the lion's rule, not because they believed in his right to rule, but because they feared his hunger. Each day, one of them was offered as tribute, so the rest might survive another sunrise. This arrangement looked orderly. It looked reasonable. It even looked fair, because it was shared. But fear does not become wisdom simply because it is evenly distributed. I have seen how quickly the heart accepts cruelty when it is dressed as necessity. The beasts told themselves, "This is the way things are. Resistance will only bring more suffering." They learned to call survival peace. They learned to call fear stability. And because everyone agreed, the agreement began to feel natural. When fear is shared, it stops feeling personal. It becomes law. It becomes custom. It becomes something no one remembers choosing. O seekers, the lion did not rule because he was wise. He ruled because he was feared. His strength was real, but it was not complete. He depended on the beast's belief that nothing else was possible. As long as they accepted the terms, the lion did not need to fight. Power that feeds on fear prefers obedience over conflict. It survives best when resistance feels unthinkable. Then the hare appeared, not strong, not impressive, not threatening. He did not challenge the lion with claws or teeth. He challenged him with timing and attention. He arrived late, and in that lateness, he introduced doubt. Doubt is dangerous to tyranny. It interrupts routine. It forces questions where obedience once stood. The lion's anger rose, but anger often signals vulnerability. Power hates being made to wait. Oh friends, the hare did not lie to destroy. He used the lion's own image against him. He spoke of another lion, greater and unseen, and watched as pride completed the trap. Tyranny always imagines itself unique. It cannot tolerate a rival, even a phantom. The lion rushed to defend his supremacy, not realizing that his need to dominate had already made him blind. When he saw his reflection in the well, he believed it was an enemy. And in attacking the image, he destroyed himself. O seekers, learn from this. Fear narrows vision. The lion could not see the difference between reflection and reality, because power had trained him to respond, not to reflect. He was strong, but he was not awake. The hare survived not by force, but by clarity. He understood that power collapses when it is turned inward, when it is forced to confront itself. Tyranny cannot endure self-recognition. I tell you this because many of you live among lions of different kinds. Some roar with authority. Some whisper with influence. Some rule through habit rather than threat. And often, you feed them daily without questioning why. You call it practicality. You call it realism. But what you are feeding is fear, not necessity. And fear grows stronger the more regularly it is obeyed. O beloved ones, courage does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it appears as a pause, as a refusal to rush, as a question asked at the right moment. The hare did not overthrow the lion by violence. He allowed the lion to reveal himself. This is a deeper kind of resistance. It does not mirror the oppressor's methods. It exposes their weakness. When the lion fell, the beasts were free not because the hare was powerful, but because the illusion of inevitability had broken. They saw that what they feared was not invincible. Fear had ruled them longer than the lion had. Once fear loosened its grip, the structure collapsed quickly. This is always the way. Tyranny falls twice, first in the heart, then in the world. O friends, ask yourselves where you have accepted arrangements that cost you truth in exchange for safety. Ask where you have agreed to feed what frightens you just to avoid disruption. Peace built on fear is fragile. It demands constant sacrifice. True peace does not require victims. It does not need daily offerings. It rests on justice and clarity, not appetite. If you wish to walk this path honestly, learn to recognize the lion within and without. Do not feed what devours you. Do not confuse strength with authority. And remember the hare, not for his cleverness alone, but for his willingness to see clearly where others had learned not to look. When fear is confronted by attention, it loses its roar. And when illusion is exposed, freedom begins quietly, without celebration, simply because it is finally possible. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episodes.